Welcome to the DCTV News at Noon program. I'm Kendra Cook. Dolores County Broadcasting Network is the producer of DCTV with support from the Southwest Colorado TV Translator Association. If you have a news topic or event that you would like to see covered here, give us a call. The studio number is 970-677-4119. Today's show runs Tuesday at noon and is uploaded to our YouTube channel and our DCTV News at Noon Facebook page to watch on demand. Today is September 24th, 2019. And now the news at noon. Reported in the Journal, metallic minerals with their photo. Years past their heyday, the mountains of La Plata Canyon will be re-examined for their mining potential. Canadian-based Metallic Minerals Corporation has entered an agreement with two private vendors to explore more than 8,000 acres of a mining claim in La Plata Canyon, west of Durango, for potential reserves of gold, silver, and copper. "We're not miners and we're not in the business of mining," said Metallic Minerals President Greg Johnson, "but we are in the business of exploring for high-value mineral deposits." La Plata Canyon was mined from the late 1800s into the 1940s, but in recent decades the mining sites have sat idle. But Johnson believes new methods might uncover mineral deposits. "We've learned a lot in the exploration and mining industry since the 1940s, he said. This fall, the metallic minerals geologists, which include former Fort Lewis College graduates, will take to the field to complete initial surveys. The company is calling the project the La Plata Property, but Johnson said it includes former historic prospects called Allard and Copper Hill. Metallic Minerals is bringing advanced technologies to scan the surface and rock characteristics of the mountains, including magnetic field measurements, remote sensing, and satellite imagery. "It's about understanding what might be there," Johnson said. "We found that sometimes the best place to look for modern deposits is where they were found in the past." Johnson emphasized that the studies are in the exploratory phase. If worthy reserves are found in La Plata Canyon, it would take years of studies and permitting before mining could begin. According to terms of the agreement between Metallic Minerals and the private vendors, the company has 4 years to explore and decide whether to purchase the property. If exploration is successful, the company would likely look for a partner that has the expertise to build a modern mining operation that meets environmental standards. Quote, "With such a tremendous history of prospecting and mining, this is a great place for us to look at and understand from a modern point of view," he said. "From our perspective, we're excited to look at a region that has not been studied in over 50 years. Metallic Minerals declined to disclose the identities of the private property owners. Requests for comment from the Colorado Department of Reclamation, Mining, and Safety were not returned. Megan Graham, spokeswoman for La Plata County, did not have information about the mine. There might be more gold in them there hills. From the Durango Herald, Shane Benjamin photo. 2 boys and a 19-year-old man were injured on Saturday afternoon in a single vehicle rollover east of Elmore's Corner on US Highway 160. Colorado State Patrol Trooper Jeff Chmielewski said the driver, one of the juveniles, and a backseat passenger, the 19-year-old from Durango, were ejected and seriously injured in the crash. They were transported to Mercy Regional Medical Center. The other passenger, the second juvenile, also suffered serious injuries and was transported to Mercy, Chmielewski said. Seatbelts were not used by the 2 occupants who were ejected. In addition, he said drugs are suspected as a factor in the crash. The crash occurred about 1:40 p.m. on Saturday near milepost 93. The juvenile was driving a 1999 beige Saturn passenger car and was headed westbound. Highway 160 was closed in both directions while medical and law enforcement officials worked the scene. So you may have already seen this on social media over the weekend. This is the update on the Colorado Springs woman putting an injured bobcat in her car with her kid inside. Reported by the Journal, Colorado Parks and Wildlife, and AP Photo. Officials have issued a warning after a Colorado Springs woman put an injured bobcat in her car inches away from where her child was in a safety seat. Don't pick up wildlife. Colorado Parks and Wildlife spokesman Bill Vogren says the woman spotted the injured adult male cat while driving, wrapped it in a blanket, and put it in the back of her SUV on Wednesday. A boy about 3 years old was in the back seat. Agency officials told her to get her boy and herself out of the vehicle when she called to ask what to do. Vogren says District Wildlife Manager Sarah Watson responded to the call, opened a door, and slammed it shut when she spotted the 20-pound cat. Watson used a trapping device to remove the animal, which was hissing and resisting despite severe internal injuries and paralyzed rear legs. The injured cat was then euthanized. And now, let's take a look at our weather. Today, sunshine with a high near 74 degrees, north-northeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tonight, looking clear with a low around 46 degrees, north-northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. And into Wednesday, again sunny with a high near 77, light and variable winds becoming southwest 5 to 10 miles an hour. Wednesday night, partly cloudy with a low around 48 degrees with west winds 5 to 10 miles an hour and becoming light and variable in the evening. And we still see a slight chance for rain for Thursday, a 10% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 3 p.m. However, mostly sunny with a high near 77 again. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour becoming southwest in the afternoon, and those winds could gust as high as 20 miles an hour on Thursday. Then Thursday night, a 20% chance for showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy with a low around 48. And continuing into Friday with a 20% chance for showers, mostly sunny with a high near 72 degrees. Friday night, still a slight chance for showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy, and a low around 48. And now for the weekend, it's taken a turn for slight chances of precipitation, with Saturday a slight chance for showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon, but sunny with a high near 72 degrees. Saturday night, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy, and a low around 48. And Sunday, a chance for showers, however, still showing mostly sunny with a high near 69 degrees, but breezy. And Sunday night, a chance for showers, partly cloudy, with a low around 46. And now back to the news. From the Telluride News, photo by Joyce Tanahara, Black Canyon Astronomical Society. Inky black nights and luminous starscapes are precious commodities in this hyper-illuminated world, and an increasing number of Western communities are racing to preserve the dark by becoming dark sky communities. Two towns in the West Mountain Valley, neighboring West Cliff and Silver Cliff, became the first in Colorado to achieve certification by the International Dark Sky Association last year. Norwood achieved IDA certification earlier this year, and on Wednesday, Ridgway took an important step towards joining this elite group when Town Council passed an IDA-friendly outdoor lighting ordinance. The nonprofit Ridgway Ouray Community Council, or ROCC, has been leading the charge when it comes to promoting local dark skies. Committee co-chair Val Swark, a resident of Log Hill, called Wednesday's ordinance, quote, a major accomplishment towards the goal of IDA designation. The communities of Paonia, Crestone, and Estes Park are also pursuing IDA designation. Other parks and monuments around the state, either already designated or currently seeking dark sky status, include Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park, Great Sand Dunes National Park, Hovenweep National Monument right near us, Dinosaur National Monument, Colorado National Monument, and Rocky Mountain National Park. And our neighbors to the northwest in Moab have also been designated IDA. Swark was pleased that Wednesday's ordinance was officially adopted, but as he pointed out, the lighting in Ridgway's new streetscape was dark sky friendly. That was the motivation for my involvement. They were mostly already there. What is more, out of all of the Planning Commission and Town Council meetings that have discussed IDA dark sky designation, no one from the business community or any private citizens have made any negative comments about it. Indeed, several members of the public thanked Town Council Wednesday for its support of the lighting ordinance, which officially goes into effect October 25th, or 30 days following its passage. A number of other criteria remain to be satisfied for IDA certification, Swark said, including letters of support from key groups such as the Chamber of Commerce, the Ouray County Commissioners, and Ridgway Town Council Ouray, which pledged to write such a letter on Wednesday. Public outreach is also required for the IDA's OK. ROCC held 2 dark sky, quote, star parties last year and another in May at Ridgway State Park. The nonprofit also screened a free documentary called, quote, Saving the Dark, followed by a Q&A about dark sky certification and the effects of dark skies on the health of migrating birds, wildlife, and even humans for a group of about 70 members of the community at the Sherbino Theater earlier this year. As you might expect, actual dark skies are a requirement for certification, something Ridgway not only has in abundance, but have actually been measured. Quote, our measurements are very comparable to Norwood's, Swark has said. An astronomy ranger visiting from Black Canyon National Park told me the quality of the darkness just outside the high school is very similar to that of the Black Canyon. The next deadline for dark skies applications is November 25th. Swark hopes to have everything in place for Ridgway certification by then. If not, there's another deadline early next year, he said. Citizens and businesses wishing to volunteer improvements to their external lighting to, quote, help protect the dark skies in southwest Colorado can do the following, Swark suggested. Upgrade external lights to fixtures that direct all light downward. Use light bulbs with a color temperature of 3000 Kelvin or less. This number is printed on LED bulbs. Employ adaptive controls such as motion sensors, timers, and dimmers, and, quote, use only the amount of light needed at a brightness that is reasonable. Swerk invites anyone interested in learning more to contact him at vsszwarc@yahoo.com. For complete information about the International Dark Sky Association, go online to darksky.org. There's pros and cons to the designation, and so do your homework on the impacts, whether beneficial or detrimental. From the Durango Herald with a photo, Farmington Chamber. The Farmington Chamber of Commerce will hold a Chili in October challenge. It's a fundraiser from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. October 5th in Burge Park along the Animas River. The event will attempt to settle the dispute of which state has the best chili, Colorado or New Mexico. The Farmington Chamber of Commerce, which has hosted this popular event for over a decade, is calling for cooks to compete in 5 categories: red chili, green chili, home style, pozole, and salsa. The event will include live music and distilled beers tasting garden. Cash prizes will be given to the winners in each category and the winner of the People's Choice Award. Cooks should register for free at the Farmington Chamber of Commerce website. Colorado cooks are encouraged to participate. All chilies used in the challenge must be from Colorado or New Mexico. Winners of each category and the People's Choice Award will be determined by a vote of tasters. Tasters must purchase a ticket entitling them to 5 samples to vote for the best chilies. And I, as Dove Creek Chamber Director, am discussing options with the Monticello, Utah San Juan Chamber organizers to possibly create a bean cook-off competition in 2020 between the 2 communities. There may be 2 held, one in April or May in Utah and another in June on the Colorado side. More details of this chamber challenge will be forthcoming. I can see it now. Dutch ovens versus pressure cookers might be the start of something great. And today's High Canyon Country happenings. September 24th, KRTZ 98.7 FM radio and Denkai Thrift Store and Adoption Center are teaming up together and doing a radio and a silent auction at the Denkai Thrift Store. There will be adoptable dogs and cats at this event. They have such a great community to help support the store. It runs today from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturday, September 27th, check out this full-time touring band, AWA, As We Are. Here, they'll be here in Cortez. AWA brings a high-energy show to you. It's a free event, but they are asking for $5 donations to help cover the cost of the band traveling all over the country. It will be held at Robinson Roasters from 7 to 8:30 p.m. at 27 South Broadway in Cortez. Check out one of their videos on YouTube. The links are on our DCTV News at Noon Facebook page. Sunday, September 28th, up in Rico at the Enterprise, Dan and Ocean will perform a 2-hour concert as they are touring the country in support of their new album, the Coronado Kid Motion Picture Soundtrack. For tour dates and more info on the duo, go online to dandimont.com. And I post up all of these High Canyon Country happenings on our Facebook page, which is DCTV News at Noon, so you can look up the phone numbers, dates, and email addresses. And we also upload our daily news to our YouTube channel, which you can search for with the same name on YouTube, DCTV News at Noon. And the broadcast is also posted to the general Facebook page, where we add links to stories of interest, share other events or news, and where you can join in on the conversation too. This is your local community TV station. So if you have something you'd like to share, contact us by email, dcbnnews@gmail.com, or call the station 970-677-4119. Thank you for tuning in. News at Noon now airs at noon, Monday through Friday on channel 32.1 in Dolores County, and then is available on demand online on our YouTube channel and posted to our DCTV News at Noon Facebook page. We would like to ask if you would give us a look and please like us there and share it with your friends and family. This has been a production of DCTV for the News at Noon program out of Dove Creek, Colorado, USA. I'm Kendra Cook. Thank you for watching.